Hello everybody, we're back to another Speedpaint video and we're gonna start it off a little weird today. It is October now, it is in full swing that winter is happening. My body's adjusting to it, even though people will tell me otherwise, that it's fall and not winter. In my head and with my body it feels like winter. So here we are, it's winter time. I hope that you guys are having a great time wherever you are, whatever time that you're seeing this, in morning time, afternoon, night, in the middle of unholy hours. I don't care. I don't know where you're going to be, but I hope that you're having a great time. And if not, we'll try to have a little bit of time here together in this really quick speed paint video. I'm not really going to go too much into what this is. This is just a fan art piece of Elan Ceres, or Ceres I think is what they say in the anime, from Gundam, which from Mercury. I really like his design. He's kind of an asshole, but I should not expect something less from myself and from my tastes. So he pretty. What else do you want me to say? He pretty. So I just kind of like did this, and we're gonna clean up some of the flats and just kind of talk about this and then do a mini check-in. I haven't really posted as much as I wanted to because work is kind of crazy right now, which again, not surprised, it's an old story by now, but I will try to make it work. Otherwise, things have been chaotic, yes, but I'm trying to find the motivation to get stuff done and to keep my patrons updated with things here and there. I'm using my Discord a little bit more often now. There are things that I want to do and like share and just kind of plan things out. I am kind of doing an inventory right now of like the art pieces that I still have in the back burner, as well as like documenting which would be my next ideas. I did post earlier, I think sometime in the first week of October, that I was thinking about doing a Inktober challenge. That is no longer gonna be the case. I think I'm just gonna do one sketch here and there that I might actually record of me trying to figure out how that will look like, so then I can translate that idea from my sketchbook to a digital product that I can do. And I probably will post that on Patreon. I know I definitely mentioned thanks to my patrons, so to my 3 patrons out there, shout out to all of y'all. I love you guys. Those $14 come in clutch, because I do save that $14 to go to something else for paying off the subscription for Clip Studio, and whatever remains, I usually put it towards the next month, as well as just getting some new things. And I think at some point I will record kind of like how the studio is coming along. I think we're getting very close on having the studio be set for the bare bones. But I'm really excited about the studio. Like you guys have no idea. I've been kind of like raving about it with like my friends, because I've been telling them, hey, I can't really go out this weekend because I'm doing stuff in the studio. It's coming out really good. And I'm really giddy about it, just like thinking about having my own space to actually do stuff in there. It's great because I can also record traditional art in there, because I also got like a mini arm ring situation to do an overhead that is a little bit better than like how I had it initially set up. So I'm really excited about that, and I hope that you guys take it well. And in that light too, I'm hoping that I can start to feed to my patrons something more kind of like digital and traditional. I probably will be putting all of my traditional stuff there, except for like sketches and studies, and I'll put some of those here in my YouTube channel. I probably will put some specific artworks in Patreon. One of them, which I will do an alcohol marker process and thoughts to my patrons exclusively. I will put that there behind a closed wall. But if you want to support and get access to that upcoming video, it will be $5. For the ceiling tier, if you do $1, it's just general updates, and that happens once a month, so I'm trying to be consistent with those updates. But if you want to see that, like, artwork and stuff like that, 5 and above will be your best friend. I will also try to make this quick, but I've also noticed that I do way better whenever I write thoughts down in my journal. I usually don't keep a journal because I just kind of grew out of the habit because I wasn't in danger or anything. But now that I'm an adult and I need to like self-regulate myself, it actually does help out to just sit down and schedule time to just write out things in my journal and just see where things are at. So that kind of helps me out and also makes that headspace a little bit more open to ideas. So that's kind of what it's been happening. I got the studio set up. I finally finished this piece, which I meant to release closer to whenever the anime was airing, which didn't happen. So here it is now. It's now in the ether. And I probably will want to turn this into a mini postcard. Maybe like a 3x4, maybe 5x6. I don't know. I've yet to really do test prints on this. But I definitely will try to make this into a mini postcard for the eventual opening of a shop. So if you are interested in having this artwork as a physical thing, leave me a comment. Just let me know, like, if you will like one of these, and also like how much you think you would want to pay for this, so that way I have an idea on what the price range might be. And definitely I'll be sending this out to my patrons to have first pick. And I also want to like finish up a couple of stickers. I have one sticker ready to like be finished and I can show that process. And there's a couple of other sticker ideas that I have in my mind floating, but I haven't really had a chance to settle down and get that done. I will probably get that sometime soon. And also, to my subscribers who are following me, I know me in real life, I will be at the festival, at the Bayou Blues Festival. I'll be there vending with the rest of the art association. So I'll be hanging out there most of the entire day, and hopefully some of my pieces will be sold. Fingers crossed that it all goes well. But otherwise, I'll be right over there. I will try to document some of the process and do a little bit of a mini blog situation too, because I have more ideas for YouTube to be posted, but I haven't really worked on them. So that's kind of like where I am right now. And yeah, the time here flies so fast, but it's a really quick speed paint video, so I'm not surprised. So yeah, if you made it all the way down to this part of the video, thank you so much for spending the last 8.5 minutes with me, possibly 9 now, or 10. If you really like what you see and just the way that I go about artwork or how I go about explaining some of these things, consider subscribing and following me on my social medias. All of them are going to be down in the description below with some quick post editing message from me, as well as following me on my Patreon or subscribing to my Patreon. That helps me out so much to just make sure that I can be a full-time artist outside of being employed by a museum. So if you could just follow, like, and share, that will help me so much. A huge shout out to my patrons, Ulises, Edith, as well as Richard, who is in my Fresh Sprouts tier, as well as HHHH, or in my seedling tier. If you are wanting to see more updates from me, as soon as I get them done, they will be posted to patrons, so consider following and supporting me on Patreon. Thank you guys so much for spending some time with me, and I hope I see you guys in the next one. Bye, you guys.